Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to me, too. Today is May 5th, 2020, and today I am going to read out of Just for Today. But first of all, my name is Candy, and I am an addict. My sober date is 10/12/18, which makes me a little over 18 months clean now. So, just for today, the topic is any lengths. I was ready to go to any lengths to stay clean. NA Basic Text, page 132. Any lengths, newcomers ask? What do you mean, any lengths? Looking back at our active addiction and the lengths we were willing to go to in order to stay high, can't help to explain. Were we willing to drive many miles to get drugs? Yes, we usually were. Then it makes sense that if we are as concerned about staying clean as we were about using, we will try anything to find a ride to a meeting. In our addiction, didn't we often do crazy, insane things or use unknown substances at the direction of others? Then why do we often find it so hard to take direction in recovery, especially when that direction is designed to help us grow? And when we used, didn't we often in desperation turn to our higher power saying, please just get me out of this one? I know I did, several times. Then why do we find it so hard to ask for God's help in our recovery? When we used, we usually had an open mind when it came to finding ways and means to get more drugs. If we can apply this same principle of open-mindedness to our recovery, we may surprise ourselves by how easily we begin to grasp the NA program. Our best thinking, it is often said, got us into the rooms of Narcotics Anonymous. If we are willing to go to any lengths, follow directions, and stay open-minded, we can stay clean. Just for today, I am willing to go any lengths to stay clean. I will become as open-minded and ready to take direction as I need to be. Okay, so that pointed out some good information to me and some things to pop off about. Why is it we as addicts and alcoholics find ourselves in those positions where when we were out drinking and using and whatever, all somebody had to say to us was, here, try this. We didn't even ask what it was. We didn't care. Most of us didn't. I didn't. So why is it so easy for us to take the word of somebody who doesn't honestly give two shits about us? Why do we take their word as gospel when we're using, but when somebody's trying to help us in recovery, we drag our feet, so to speak, fight every step of the way, don't want to take direction, don't care? At some point, maybe some of us start to think we know more than the person that's trying to direct us. And by going to any lengths, that means fully opening your mind up to the concept and the concept and the great possibility of getting and staying clean. If we just have an open mind, become willing to take direction and do whatever we need to do to fight for our recovery. Those of us that, I haven't, but I do realize that in recovery there is relapse. Now, in the past when I've relapsed, I found it so easy to pick up the phone and call every drug dealer I could think of. But when it came to the thought of using, I didn't call anybody that could have helped that. You know, I didn't call anybody that would have said, okay, Candy, let's just sit and talk about this. And if at the end of the conversation you still want to use, well, then you're going to use. But at least let's talk about this first. You know, I never bothered to do that. That phone became too heavy to pick up when I wanted to go use. All I wanted to do was pick up a needle or pick up a straw or, you know, pick up the drugs. I could care less about picking up my phone. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but I know that's how it was for me. And now that I am in a good spot in my recovery, so to speak, I do find it easier to pick up that phone. I don't have drug dealers' phone numbers in my phone anymore. I don't have them on my Facebook. They are nowhere in my social media. And that's just for me. I can't have those kind of people in my life. I just can't. You know, it's not safe for me. It's not good for me. And therefore, I'm not going to put myself in those positions. So, if you enjoyed me reading this today, go ahead and let me know, and I will continue, or I will find a way to modify, and you guys can drop me suggestions, let me know what you want to hear. But I thank you for giving me your time. I know it is precious. Please, everybody, listen to the orders that your state is giving during this coronavirus pandemic. Just listen to what they're suggesting that we do. If you don't need to go out for essential business, and I don't need to break that down, we're all adults, we know what is essential and what is not. Running to the grocery store to get a pint of ice cream, not essential. Going to the grocery store to get what you need to survive, that is essential business. You know, going to Walgreens just to wander around, not essential. Going in to do actual business or pick up medicine, that is essential. And that's all I'm going to say. We're all adults here. We know what's essential. We know what's not. Be smart. Be safe. If you don't have to go out, stay at home. Make a day of it. Watch Netflix. Watch Hulu. Watch YouTube. Check out all of us in the recovery genre. We're all good people. We all just want to help. You can check out my girl Nicole over at Real Talk Recovery. She's doing live meetings on her YouTube channel every night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 8 o'clock for us on the East Coast. And I do believe that is 6 o'clock on the West Coast. Don't hold me to that. I might be wrong. But thank you again for your time. Stay safe. Stay clean and sober. Love each other and yourself. I love you all.